Okay, imagine this. You wake up one morning, grab your phone, and nothing. No TikTok, no YouTube, no Google, no email. Not even that weird app you downloaded once at 3 a.m. for meditation whale sounds. It's not just your Wi-Fi, it's the entire internet. And here's the kicker. It's gone, forever, never coming back. So, what happens next? First off, total chaos. Billions of people try refreshing their browsers like their lives depend on it. Offices grind to a halt. Your boss can't send you another quick email, which sounds nice, until you realize your paycheck was tied to an online system too. Within hours, transportation takes a hit. Planes rely on the internet for scheduling and communication. GPS, gone. Ride-sharing apps, history. Even traffic lights in many cities sync through online systems. Suddenly, rush hour is just hour. A very long one. Day one would feel like a global power outage mixed with a panic attack. But as days stretch into weeks, things get messy. Money stops flowing. Most banking today is online. Credit cards and ATMs would glitch out, leaving only cold, hard cash with value. And how many of us actually carry more than $5 anymore? Shopping turns into survival. Supermarkets rely on internet-based supply chains. Without online tracking, trucks don't know where to go. Shelves empty fast, and people remember, oh yeah, hunting for food is hard. Farmers' markets suddenly look like luxury malls. Social media vanishes, which, let's be honest, might sound like peace and quiet at first. No endless debates. No pictures of Karen's sourdough starter. But without instant communication, news spreads painfully slow. Imagine waiting 2 weeks to find out what happened in another country. It's like rewinding to the 1800s, except everyone still owns iPhones that are now just expensive calculators. And speaking of phones, remember when they were just for calling? Yeah, that's all you'd have left. The younger generation would stare at their devices like, what do we even do with this? Meanwhile, your grandparents are suddenly the tech geniuses of society. Now here's the big one: science and medicine. Modern hospitals depend on internet-connected systems for records, monitoring, and even surgeries. A permanent crash would set back healthcare decades. Sharing research between scientists would mean snail mail. Imagine trying to coordinate a global pandemic response without Zoom, emails, or online data. Yeah, not great, but humans adapt. Always have, always will. Over time, local systems replace global ones. Libraries and paper maps make a comeback. Businesses rely on landlines, fax machines, and face-to-face meetings. People rediscover hobbies like board games, letters, and dare I say, talking to neighbors. Society wouldn't end, but it would slow way, way down. Here's the surprising twist. In some ways, life might improve. Studies show constant internet use spikes stress and shortens attention spans. Without the internet, people might sleep better, focus more, and actually look up when walking down the street. Imagine kids growing up never knowing what an influencer is. Honestly, that doesn't sound so bad. But here's the catch. The world is too dependent on the internet now. Our economy, our security, even our basic utilities lean on it. A permanent global crash wouldn't take us back to the 90s. It would push us into an unfamiliar mix of modern tech that suddenly doesn't work, and ancient methods we'd have to relearn. Civilization wouldn't collapse overnight, but the adjustment could take decades, and billions of lives would be disrupted in the process. So, what's the takeaway? The internet feels invisible, but it's the glue holding modern life together. Lose it, and the world doesn't end. but it definitely hits the world's biggest reset button. Now, your turn. Would you survive better in an offline world? Or would you be crying in the corner without memes and cat videos? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you are still online, smash that like button, subscribe for more wild what-ifs, and maybe print this script out just in case.